Hi everyone, we're gonna try this again. so, hello, welcome. My name is Janine, and so today I'm going to read a story. So the story I want to read is the one that I put in the group, and it's Did You Clock In? Let's take a look right here. Okay. Did you clock in? Did you clock in? And let's see. I'm just going to try to do this a little bit. So we're just looking at this picture. It's asking us, what do we see? Well, it looks like it's two men, and they are at work. They are at work. Looks like you may not see it, but he has a knife and maybe he's cutting some things. And he has a clipboard. So the two questions it asks now is, who is the manager? Who is the manager? And who is the worker? Okay, and we'll come down here. And it's kind of hard to tell, but let's look closely. So it looks like one person is cutting something. He's cutting something, and he is checking something, looking at something. So if I would just have to say, workers do work, he's the worker. He's the worker. And it looks like he's the manager. He's the manager. So yeah, so when we'll talk about that word manager, okay, because that might be a new word for us. Just give me a second here. Let's see, manager. Ooh, yes, here we go. All right. So a manager, MANAGER, or a boss, or another word might be supervisor, SUPER, VISOR, is usually the person who you do work for and who you talk to about work, who checks your work, who tells you what to do, and who sometimes helps you, but they have, they do more than you, or not more, but they I guess you could say that they have more more responsibility. Yeah, I guess that's what you could say, that they have. But these are words that if you start working, you will probably use one of these words. Okay, worker, a worker it's kind of the same word as work, but with an er. A worker is somebody who does work. Anyone, someone who has a job to do. Uh, Another word for worker can be employee, and usually it's kind of like this. Yeah. So here in this picture, the worker is the one who is cutting something, and the manager is checking what he is cutting. So yeah, just some other words right here, and we'll go over them really quickly. It's clock in, and wash hands. Wash hands. Okay, and I made two little flashcards if you'd like to see. Wash hands. We've been doing a lot of that lately. Washing hands with soap and water. You can also wash your clothes. You can wash your clothes. Put them in the washer and wash your clothes. You can also wash a car or anything really. Wash the dishes. Wash the dishes. Yeah, I do that a lot. I'll just put that down. Just so you can see it. Dishes. Dishes. You eat food on dishes. So you can wash all these things, and that's the verb. The second word I just wanted to show you really quickly was, let's see if I can find it. Oops. Huh. It's everywhere. Oh yes, here it is. Clock in and clock out. Okay, so this is interesting. Clock. A clock tells the time. You can also tell the time with a watch, but this is different. Clock is, ooh, it looks like I have one right here. Clock. 6:11. That's time's not right. Clock. Clock in, though. Clock in means to start. Start work. I'm going to put that right there. Clock in is kind of the same. It kind of means it's when you start work. Clock out is when you end work. Finish, done, end. Okay, and what this means is many times when you start your shift or your hours, you start work, you have to go to a computer or a machine, and you have to put in your number, your worker number, and have a start time. Then when you leave, you need to put your number in again, and you clock out, you finish. And this is really important to know how to do. Really important. Because if you don't clock in, you don't get paid many times, or there's problems. And if you forget to clock out, there's also problems. So just some important things there. Okay, let's get started. I'm just going to read this story now, and I'll show you what it looks like really quickly. Yeah, so there we see some things. We see a person clocking in and clocking out. You see how he's at the machine there. Whoops. Ooh, let's see if I can do this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so he's right here. He's right here, clocking in probably. And yep, that was the manager. And then over here, wash hands. Okay, great. Okay, so now I'm going to read the story. Did you clock in? And what's really nice here, you can take it slow for yourself. Ooh, let's see if I can get this. Sorry. You can take this real nice and slow for yourself and read this here. Let me see if I can get it positioned right. Okay. So, you see number 1, Abdi has a job. Abdi has a job. Number 2, Abdi works with food. Abdi works with food. Number 3, Abdi cuts food. Abdi cuts food. Number 4, the manager sees Abdi. The manager sees Abdi. Number 5, the manager talks to Abdi. Number 6, oh, it looks like it changed. And it looks like, whoops, it looks like this is Abdi. This is Abdi. This is the manager. Manager is talking to him. He asks, number 6, did you clock in? Did you clock in? Abdi, number 7, yes, I did. Matt, number 8, did you wash your hands? Did you wash your hands? Number 9, I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Hopefully you can see that sentence there. Number 10, did you wash your hands? It says, number 10, did you wash your hands? Abdi says at 11, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. So that's the story. And you can practice reading that along after we're done the video. But now it's just kind of time for some yes/no questions, and I'm going to just go over the yes/no questions here. You can see them on the second page, and these you will read these and then answer yes or no. And I'm actually going to let you do them on your own today, but I will read them. Okay. Whoops, if I can get this right. Oh, good. Number 1, Abdi has a job. Abdi has a job. Yes or no? Number 2, Abdi washed his face. Abdi washed his face. Yes or no? Number 3, Abdi washed his hands. Number 3, Abdi washed his hands. Yes or no? Number 4, Abdi is a manager. Abdi is a manager. Yes or no? Number 5, Abdi clocked in. Abdi clocked in. Number 6, Abdi works in a clinic. Abdi works in a clinic. And what you can do is you can just kind of jot that down there, or you can always message me with your answer. But yeah, these are the yes/no questions about the story. So try to read on your own and try to answer yes or no to the questions. Excellent. All right, last thing I just wanted to go over before it's time for it's time if anybody has any questions. So I just wanted to go over the sh, 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 sh sound. Sh. So we see that sound. I don't think I have a flashcard. Let me grab my... Aha. we go. Okay. So the SH sound, S plus H together, S plus H, okay? They make a whole new sound. They make the shh, shh sound, like in the Hush Little Baby song. It's like, imagine you were quieting a tiny baby. Shh, shh, shh. And you will see that in lots of words. Words like shirt, 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 like this, shirt, which is slightly, you know, that sh, it sounds like that. The IRT sound is the ert sound, as in dirt, like dirt on the ground. Shirt and dirt. You know, this is a shirt. I'm wearing a shirt. Okay. So next one. Oops, sorry, I just want to tilt this so I can show you a little better. Hold on just one second. There we go. There we go. Ah, perfect. Okay. Shoe. The OE sound, it makes a kind of weird ooh sound, sort of like food, even though it's spelled OE. But when you put SH in front of it, it's shoe. Shoe. Like, here's a shoe. Or actually, that's a boot. That's a boot. Let me get a shoe if I have one. This is a shoe. This is a shoe. Shoes go on your feet. Your feet. Shoe. Shoe. Okay. Oh, interesting one here. Well, I'll save that one. I just wanted to show you this sentence here. I'm going to hold it up in case you want to write it down. Good description for this weather today. How's the weather today? Well, the sun is shining. The sun is shining. Shining. Means you see these? That means it's shining. I'm very happy about that today. Okay, the last thing I wanted to go over is just how I have, so this one, there we go. Yes, wash, 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 W-A-S-H, and this is like water and soap. You use it to wash things, but it's really different from cash. Cash, even though it's spelled the same, like cash, like money, cash. So just be aware, sometimes words can look the same, but they sound different. Wash, wash, it has that sound, wash. And then cash, sound. Okay. A fun little activity. I just wanted to point this out. Some of you may be taking citizenship soon. You might know that Washington, George Washington, is the father of our country. This is a sentence many times you have to write. This, Washington, is also on the dollar bill. This is George Washington. George Washington. Washington is on the dollar bill. Okay, that's the SH sound. All right, so it looks like we're out of time. So I'm going to just take a break. Open for any questions. Send me messages. Send me voicemail. Call me. Thank you.